Imagine a suicide-safer community. That's what one organization is working to achieve within North Dakota. Carissa Stinchcomb shares how they're doing that and some tips on how you can help save a life.
I don't think anyone is someone who couldn't be thinking of suicide.
Cindy Miller is the executive director of First Link, an organization that offers assistance to anyone looking for help, ranging from things like finances to mental health. On Tuesday, she hosted a Safe Talk training in Botno to teach the warning signs of suicide.
We need to recognize and even ask someone if they're thinking about suicide. And then once we do that together, we can get other help too. But it's hard for people to talk about it.
Miller knows someone who died by suicide, and she says she wished she would have noticed the warning signs earlier.
Suddenly, they're not taking care of themselves. Suddenly, they're seem more angry, not sleeping well, not eating well. Maybe losing a lot of weight, not intentionally, and you're trying to figure out what's going on.
Dixie Pashasnik is one of the people who attended the training. She says she has struggled with her own mental health.
I was unfortunately molested when I was 8 years old until I was 10, and so I have had different forms of struggles with mental health, like you said, since I was little. And but my amazing family and friends have helped me through it.
Miller says in 2019, First Link experienced a record number of calls from people reaching out for help, more than 60,000. Last year, she says they got more than 71,000.
I don't think this is going to be short term. I think people are going to struggle for a while. After some of the floods in some of the years we've seen, people are still calling many, many years after. I think we're going to see the same with COVID's been difficult on people, and so a lot more seclusion.
Miller says it can be difficult for people living in rural areas to get help because there aren't as many resources.
I lived in a small community too, and for about 20-some years, and we knew that every Tuesday, one of the Fargo places would send counselors there, and if you're Catholic, why would you be at the Lutheran church every Tuesday at 10 o'clock? People in the community would know, and that's difficult. It just makes the stigma harder. Because now people are all wondering what's going on with you or your family.
These two experts say the worst can be avoided with a simple question.
Be open to asking for help. There's no shame in opening up, and for people to know that you need the help. There's nothing wrong with asking. We're all human, and
if they know now that you're a safe person to talk to, that's going to make a big difference. So they know you're that person they could come to if they do start having thoughts.
Miller adds the training age group is getting younger. They're now doing it with fourth graders, while the primary focus has been in junior high and high school. Reporting for KX News in Botno, I'm Carissa Stinchcomb.
She adds that many people are CPR trained, but that they're actually more likely to run into someone struggling with suicide or depression than someone who needs CPR.